Guys, I'm live. Okay, great. I just want to be sure. So I'm just doing a quick little energy update by special request from one of my clients. They wanted to hear me live today. So I'm here, okay? I wanted to make sure my voice was out there. At least somebody missed me, so I was just making the effort for you. So you know who you are. I'm making the special effort. Okay, so I'm going live. This is going to be the Divine Feminine and Masculine current energy. Okay, it's just kind of what's going on right now. Like what's in the air. What's up? Hi, Marco. Hello. Oh, I got a hair stuck in my ring there. Let me just light my candles so I can feel the vibes and wait for you guys to all come on. Hi, Fire Witch. You miss me always. Hi, Rob. I'm glad. Well, by special request, one of my clients said they were feeling down and they wanted to hear me. So I'm here for you, love. I hope you can catch me. I already pulled just to save some time because I wasn't trying to have my hour-long, you know how I get. So I just wanted to do a little update. I do want to tell you that I feel like there's a deception going on, obviously. The main card that kept coming out twice in my pre-shuffle and ending shuffle was deception, okay? But it may not be a bad deception, so I'm not going to spoil it. I was in my feelings yesterday horribly. Oh, hi, everybody. MK. Okay, I've got Mika, Becky. I love you guys. Noonie. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Okay, y'all. Let's go see what's happening. Current energy. And I want you to take what resonates for you and toss what doesn't, okay? This is not, I didn't do a masculine, feminine side, okay? I just said, what's out there, Lord? What's in the energy? Talk to me. I want my spirit guides to talk. What do you see for the twin flames? And this is kind of what I have going on. I've got deception, getting to know each other, the Gemini twins, the lovers, Five of Swords in reverse, the Emperor crossing, calling in your soulmate, codependency with the Two of Cups, unrequited love with Death, and religious factors for Three of Swords. Bottom of the deck is Queen of Cups. All right, and bottom of the deck for the Romance Angels is Retreat. All right, so I think everyone's kind of feeling the vibe today of taking a break. You guys might be experiencing some tiredness, some fatigue. All right, so everyone's taking a rest. All right, it's been a hard battle. It's been a mental journey. With Gemini, it's a lot of communication back and forth. A lot of people wearing a mask in this relationship, not really being honest with their feelings. We've got the Queen of Cups here. Everyone's very overly emotional. Okay? Whenever you see her, look at that waterfall. This is tears, crying, emotions, overflowed. You guys are drowning in emotions. Okay? So I definitely feel, oh, and look what's under her. We have the Five of Pentacles. Feeling left out in the cold and forgotten about because someone's making decisions that aren't concerning you. Or so you think. Here's the twist. Alvina, hi, hon. Here's the twist. The deception is... Yes? Okay, Sissy will do it. The deception is they see you as their soulmate. They're bound to you. There's some kind of connection here. Okay, guys, I have to get him out of my hair or it's just not going to go away and my daughter's not being cooperative. I'll be right back. I'm not. Well, let's go. I'll be right back, guys. Just 1 second. Okay. Where are you going? Go on. Sissy, put something on TV for him that's not Brain Games. Matthew, stop. Well, too bad. You need to go play with Sissy.
Why can't do TV?
She's going to do the TV right now.
No.
Yeah, she is.
No.
This is just peaches. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. I'm on my own. One-man show over here. One-woman show. Anyways, the deception is we have, it's very tricky. And I'm going to tell you there's two stories here. One is they really love you. They feel the soulmate connection. They're not fighting it anymore. Five of Swords in reverse. There's no more battle. They're not fighting the connection anymore. That's the deception. They are getting to know you again. They're spending more time with you, or they intend to. The other story is for my Jimmy Jams, for the Geminis. If you guys like to watch Sunshine Tarot, I love her. She had a really good reading for the Geminis. If you're a Gemini, that might resonate. But there is some kind of ritual that the other party isn't aware of. All right, and that's the deception. You see that? There's a candle ritual, or there's some kind of binding spell, a protection spell, a healing ritual, candle work, whatever you do. It could definitely be from a Gemini or about a Gemini, okay? And the energy here is the other person doesn't know. Is it a bad thing? Is it a bad deception? No, it's not a bad, evil deception, okay? It's just a secret. Nobody's really aware of the secret. But guess what? It's working. It's working, and they're not fighting with you anymore. It's not an uphill battle. Whatever you did spiritually, you don't have to worry about it not working out, because the air sign is not going to battle you anymore, or the air sign ensured that the other person is not going to battle them anymore either. There's not going to be any more back and forth mental confusion. Somebody made a prayer about mental clarity. Somebody did some kind of a ritual where it says, can they please be enlightened? May they have an enlightened awakening? Can they see what this connection really is? Can spirit or the archangels speak to them in some kind of a dream, possibly? Something where it's a very spiritual, ascended kind of form of thought. I don't know how else to explain that. Somebody asked for a clear thinking from the divine, from above. They said, can you touch their heart? Can you touch their mind? Can you touch their soul? Can you bless this union? Can you bless this soulmate relationship if it's meant to be? If this relationship is meant to be, can you give me a sign? Can you help? This is the sign. This is the help. Whatever you're doing, you may not be completely honest about everything you're doing to get your soulmate, but it's working. You're calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations, candle work, rituals, they are definitely helping bring you two together. That's what it says right there. That's what it says, and it's very, very, very spiritual. It's very, very intuitive. You know that it's coming. If this is for you, you know that it's coming. It could involve an air sign and an air sign. I can't talk today. Good grief. Fire sign and an air sign and an earth sign. The Emperor stands for all of them. And in this Emperor, we see the stag. So this person could have Mixera in their chart. I really feel like if you guys follow Vedic astrology and you know the nakshatras, Gemini has a Mixera nakshatra. And also Taurus has a Mixera nakshatra. So I would check your Vedic astrology and see if that's you, or see if that's the other person. Because if it is, this is turning around a lot. This is turning around, and that soulmate is coming to you. Your whatever you're doing is definitely helping the situation. I'm Taurus, and my twin is Gemini in Vedic. Marco, I wouldn't doubt it if you have Mixera in your chart somewhere, or they do. Karen Rena, mine is Chitra. Okay, I love it, Karen. And Chitra is actually a Libra and a Virgo nakshatra. That's funny, and I know you're both. Okay, let's go ahead and go on here. I do see the Two of Cups down here with codependency. This is going to be talking about a partnership that someone is very dependent on. So the current energy, somebody's very dependent on someone. And I don't feel it's emotional at all. I know cups are about emotions and feelings, but no, this is different. It could be. For some of you it is. But I also feel financial. Someone's going to be asking for somebody's help because addictions are affecting your romantic life. I feel someone could be drinking. Obviously, someone could be drinking. They could have gotten into some kind of trouble. They need help. I don't know if they had a DUI, got in jail, or something like that. For some of you, that's very possible. For others, they're in a depression and they're asking for help. This doesn't have to be about love, this little part here. It could be just something that you guys are dealing with as healers, as light workers. You could be reaching out to help someone. Okay, and because you're calling in your soulmate, I kind of feel like you've let go of your soulmate and you're tapping into your divine energy. You're becoming more of a healer, more of a spiritual leader. And by you walking away from your soulmate, the Spirit is calling you in to help other people. This is other relationships, other people. Moms, dads, cousins, sisters, brothers, friends, children, neighbors. I also feel someone's going to be helping somebody out with food and drink. Somebody might be inviting someone over for a meal. Somebody may be donating food or something like that to someone. This codependency energy, I really feel like someone's helping someone out in need. Okay, that's what I'm feeling here. It could be about your twin, but it could be you guys are just doing spiritual work together as well. You're spiritual warriors, and in your own lives separately, you are helping others. I do feel these twins have a very spiritual connection, and that both of you, and I don't care what sign you are, both of you have a nature and a tendency to help others. If someone's stuck on the side of the road, you guys are the first ones to pull over and help. If someone needs the shirt off your back, you guys are both willing to give it. When people need money on the side of the road or something like that, you guys always hand it out as often as you can. I do feel a very giving nature here. It's about giving, and as you give, you shall receive. Whatever you give, you will receive tenfold. Pressed down, shaken, stirred, wrapped up, all buttoned and beautiful. So, good work, guys. Good work on that if you are helping others, okay? Unrequited love with death. I'm happy to see that. Number one, you could feel like you have an unrequited love with a Scorpio or a Gemini. But it's not true, because even though this is the signs, they also signify the relationship, soulmate, transformation, calling in your soulmate. The Emperor is about having power, control. Somebody here has magical control and power over a transformation out of deception and unrequited love in regards to a soulmate. There is someone that has not been in communication with you. Not clearly, not honestly, if they have at all. They have been fighting this relationship even though you knew it was divine and it was a very spiritual relationship. So somebody here is using a little juju. Okay? You're juicing up whatever is fate or fated for you guys. You're juicing it up. You're adding a little flavor to the natural concoction here. And I do see that this unrequited love is going to have a nice transformation. It's going to turn around. Somebody here also called on their higher powers. This is your higher self. This is also going to be your spirit guides, your archangels, because religious factors are playing a role in your love life, and they are healing a broken heart. All right? They are helping you here. I feel like somebody could have lost a parent and they were a Gemini. They already died. And they're like an angel. They're a spirit guide. Look at these spirit guides helping these two people out. Do you see them here? Someone's already passed over. And if they were a Cancer sign in tropical, like that's all you knew growing up, they were actually a Gemini in Vedic. Someone also could have died of cancer. But this person is watching over you and is a spirit guide, and they are helping heal this broken relationship because it is a divine relationship. It's supposed to have happened. And yes, there's an uphill battle. There's a little struggle here. Someone's kind of struggling in the control factor of bending to the will of the universe, being led, being guided. Somebody here does not like to be led and guided. Very strong divine masculine energy. Now, do you have to be a male in this energy? No, you can be a female. But this is the energy of stubbornness and taking control and not wanting to listen or adhere to any kind of help. And I told you there's somebody here that's trying to help. Right down here with this Two of Cups and codependency, somebody's trying to offer assistance. And someone here is resisting the assistance. They don't want to talk to anybody. They don't want to ask for help. And the spirit guides and archangels that are trying to come in and help, they're resisting that as well. But that's okay. You can't resist divine for very long because your love life is very influenced by a spiritual path. And this is the path for both these twin flames. This is definitely a twin flame reading. This is my twin flame card. And I see that, especially when I see calling in your soulmate and the twins, plus the Two of Cups. And then I see religious factors. Boom. It's just twin flames is what it is. I do feel, and it could be a same-sex relationship for some people as well. You know, like I said, these signs can resonate for anyone. This is all earth signs. Capricorn, Taurus, all of them. I even want to say a little bit of water in here because the Emperor is kind of a little bit of everybody. Even Virgo. This masculine, and most masculines tend to be very earthy anyways because they're very much into the 3D. They're very into materialism and things like that. They have a lot of ego. I do want to tell you one thing. When I logged in to do this live video, believe it or not, and I didn't even plan on it, it was at 4:44 my time. Okay? The Emperor, yes, he also stands for the Aries and Taurus. But that's general, okay? But 4:44, and the Emperor is number 4. I find that kind of amazing. I find it kind of astounding. So I feel like this is a major arcana that's coming in to really speak, really talk loudly about the energy of the overall twin flame relationship here. And I want to say there's a lot of control. That might also, and I'm not going to come down on anybody, but that could be a problem for some, not letting this relationship unfold naturally. But I really don't feel in my heart in this reading that Spirit wants you to let it unfold so naturally. I feel in my heart that Spirit likes things to happen naturally, but he also likes to have his divine soul, twin flame, light workers use their powers for the greater good, to exercise the gifts bestowed on you and use them for a greater purpose, to actually exercise your skills. So in a weird way, I really feel like Spirit's testing you guys to make you kind of think outside of the box, step outside your comfort zone, actually start to use your divination skills to help encourage this relationship. Because here's the testing. Deception and unrequited love. How do you overcome that? A lot of people run. A lot of people don't want to tolerate deception or unrequited love. Anyone that is not a twin flame will run as far away from this as they possibly can. That's a general consensus. That's the typical. Okay, that's the atypical personality. They would probably say, you know what, I don't tolerate, that's the Emperor speaking, I don't tolerate lies and deception, and if someone doesn't want me, well, the door's wide open, you can keep it moving. That's all fine and dandy, but when you're a twin flame, you smile and you you put your fist in the air at adversity. You overcome adversity. You're an achiever. You're a believer, and you're a leader. And that's kind of the energy that Spirit is putting inside these twin flames. The fire of the Aries, the stability of the Taurus, grounded in your own self, trusting your own spirituality, your own beliefs. The flexibility of unconditional love and understanding the other person and balancing yourself out emotionally for someone else, like the Libra. And loving someone unconditionally, like the Cancerian. That's the 4 pillars. That's the 4 signs. Fire, air, earth, water. You see how those elements work? How they're stable, how they're grounded, how they're situated into this relationship, that you need every pillar of strength. You need all of it. You can't just have the water and you can't just have the fire. So there's a very nice, balanced, stable energy with these 4s. And I really feel like you guys are going to be seeing a lot of 4s. And if you're seeing 44 or 444s like I did when I started this is what it means, this reading. You're taking on the 4 pillars of truth. That's why we have the 4 cardinal signs. They represent the 4 pillars of truth, of stability. So I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so I'm sticking with that. This is what Spirit's saying about that. The spirit guides that are helping here, possibly someone that did die from cancer, or someone that is a Cancer or a Gemini, or is related to you. Maybe you're a Cancer or a Gemini. There is someone that passed away that wants to assist you in this relationship. And they are trying to talk to you about transformation. They're trying to speak to you about what they've already overcome, what they've already went through. You are going to have some very spiritual dreams, very lucid, vivid dreams that you're going to remember the next day. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel their energy. They may have paid you a visit recently, or you might have seen something left on a table that you were reminded by them. Something reminded you of them. Maybe you were cooking something that was their favorite meal and you didn't even realize it. And by the time you realized it, you were already eating it. That's them trying to communicate. Movies, music. If you get into your car and you see something on the clock that was a specific time or date that reminded you of them. My dad was a Cancer and died of cancer 4 years ago, just before I met my twin. He's guiding me in my dreams about my journey. Oh, that makes me want to cry. You were very special to that parent. Very special. Very special. You guys definitely shared a life before this life together, and you probably will again. I do feel that. Yeah, but there's family members coming through. There's spirit guides coming through. There's angels coming through. These are guardian angels, and they are guides. This religious specifics reading here is about your spirit guides trying to talk to you. They're trying to reach out to you to heal your broken heart. A lot of you have 3 of them. They don't want you to have a codependent energy either, dependent on anybody. They want you to stand on the 4 pillars of truth for yourself, by yourself. And I think that's why Spirit is pushing you to use your divine powers, your spiritual gifts. This can be in the form of spells, rituals, candle work, prayers, affirmations, meditations, visualizations, all that power. As a light worker, you're being put to the test through this relationship because you need to exercise those skills. They're no use getting all dusty up on a shelf. Use them. There's no longer going to be a fight. I do want to say, pat yourself on the back, give yourself a high five, because if you have been putting in the work for unconditional love, transformation, stability through the rain, you're not codependent, you are healing yourself, you're asking the spirits to help heal you and your spirit guides to assist you, and you're a strong-minded, strong individual. I want you to know that this relationship is perfect, and it is all about divine timing. And if you're experiencing any kind of a battle with this person, it's going to end, but it's because Spirit is working on them. They're the ones that need to overcome something. If you find yourself working very hard in this arena, using your divination skills, learning and growing and loving and healing, not just yourself but others, then your cup is overflowing. Your cup of love is full. Your Ace of Cups is filled. You are the Queen of Cups. You have an everlasting love. You don't need to fill it anymore. I mean, keep up the good work, but you're doing good. And the battle to be overcome is with them. So all you need to do to keep assisting is doing what you're doing with a positive state of mind and a positive, balanced emotion. Okay, so that is what you're doing, and that's what's needed. For those of you that aren't, that this is what's needed. That's what's needed. Okay. Let's see what these comments are. I can't read without my contacts. Let's see. Let me fix my contact here. My father was in the home growing up around 14. He disappeared and never came back. As an adult, my ex-husband found out he died from a stroke. I had a reading and was told my dad is with me. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, honey. Lots of love and light to you. Lots of love and light. Of course he is. I love you guys. Your grandfather passed away. Oh, that makes me so sad. I still have mine. I wanted to stay that way as long as I can. I always tell my grandpa, you better live to be 100. I'm not losing you. You're going to have to stick it out. I'm very close to my grandparents. Anyways, let your spirit lead you. I'm going to clarify some more energy here. Let's see, what deck should I use? I think I'll use my Morgan Greer. So I do see you guys coming into a union, some kind of reconciliation coming soon. I'll get some clarification on it. But like I said, whatever spiritual work you guys are doing, good job. It's working. Okay, clarifying that is the High Priestess. It is working. Can I just say a hell yeah? It's a working. It's a working like a charm. Your skills are definitely assisting this relationship. You are now initiated into the presence of the High Priestess. You have a higher knowledge, a deeper knowledge and understanding of this relationship. All the aspects of it, what's needed about it. You're not codependent here. You've stepped out of the box. Whenever you see the High Priestess, and I see religious factors are a part of this reading, you have to come to one conclusion. You had a very spiritual upbringing, as the card says. Very spiritual upbringing, religious actually. And you've had to step out of the religious box to become the High Priestess. You had to be initiated spiritually in another form. And now you're able to use these skills that you were never allowed to use in religion. So you're very well, how do I say, you're very knowledgeable about religion. Here's the Torah. I think there's 22 books in the Torah, if I'm not mistaken. Ironic, there's 22 major arcana. Anyways, I'll have to double check on that. I'm not positive. but I think 22 or 24. Shoot, I wish I knew. But anyways, you're very well versed in that. She's got the book of Torah here. Those are the first books of the Bible before the New Testament. So I really feel like you've overcome religion, but you still use religion. So even though you've overcome religion, you're still using it to assist you even now, if that makes sense. Because let me tell you, and I know this to be very true, in religion, that's like the meat and potatoes of spirituality. They teach you the basics. This is your elementary and high school education for spirituality. You must know the Bible. You must know about the fallen angels, the stories, the history, all the beautiful history that it has in the Bible for everyone, every nation. Everyone must know that. But then you graduate and you go on to seeking the higher knowledge. This is going to be like the esoteric knowledge. You're going to be wanting to learn about Lemuria, Atlantis, the pyramids, what happened to the Mayans, the Emerald Tablets. You're going to want to know more about that. Ascension, meditation, chi energy, Reiki healing, healing powers with sound waves, sound energy, the secrets of sound healing, all the powers of healing, meditation, Kriya Yoga, Tantric Yoga, the chakras. See, then that becomes your more deeper education. And then you're going to want to dive into astrology. What does the stars have to do with this? Why do our ancestors, why did they know so much about the stars and it was so imperative to kings and queens and nations? And we don't use it at this time of day. We're just not using it. Our governments are not into astrology, so they say. But Queen Elizabeth actually still has an astrologer on staff. I'm sure our presidents do. Let's not fool around. They have an astrologer on staff, I'm sure, but it's not talked about. There's a lot of deep hidden secrets in the government also. Even the Vatican, all that stuff. They know all about this stuff. They just don't share it with you because it's a hidden power. It's the secret. And I don't mean the book, The Secret. I mean it's the secret of ascension, of being a spiritual person and using your power. Because you can use it for anything you want. You can use it for love. You can use it for healing. You can use it for financial abundance. You can use this power for anything you want. But here's the trick, and a lot of you already know this: karma. This is where the higher ups need to be a little bit more deep. You can use these powers for whatever you want, but remember, whatever you bring about, whatever seed you plant, you will reap the harvest, and it's going to come back at you like a boomerang. So make sure it's always with good intentions. So if you are doing spells, rituals, candle work, mantras, meditations, whatever you're doing to call in your soulmate, make sure you're doing it with clear intentions. But I do want you to know it is working. This is a confirmation. It is working. Whatever you did is definitely making a dent, and a very big dent, into the process of calling in your soulmate and transforming this relationship. And let's see, MK, you said something here. Spells I don't do. I don't interfere with free will. MK, not all spells interfere with free will. I don't know if you've ever looked into them, but there's black magic, there's white magic, there's white witch, there's the black witch. I would never interfere with free will, ever. But when you sit here and you write names on a candle, and you ask for reconciliation, and you put gemstones in there, and you bury it under the full moon, that's a spell. So maybe you're doing spells and you don't even know it. In a nice way to put it, it's a candle ritual. If you feel more comfortable saying, I do candle rituals, hey, I'm with you. I also speak that way. I feel more comfortable saying it's a candle ritual, but it's also a spell, in a way. Okay, it's not like you're casting some kind of interference, with the universe and causing someone to come against their free will. Oh, I don't do that. That would be very bad karma, and I don't recommend any of you to do that. Have you guys ever seen that movie Pet Sematary? Where they bury the dead and they come back, but the dead is not your love. They're not your pet and they're not your husband or your wife, or your child. They're just the body. You know what I mean? They're just a body. Their spirit and their mind is far gone. You're just resurrecting the body. And people that do black magic and dark magic and they call people back into their lives, they may get that person. And I feel bad for the person they call into their lives. They may get that person, but that person doesn't really love them. Their mind and their spirit's not there. It's just their body. And the karma on something like that would be something I would never want. Something I would never, never want. Anyways. Oh, there's 24 books in the Torah. Thank you, Mary Ann. Darn it, I was close. I was like 22, 24. What is it? Shh. Thank you so much. What about love spells? I like those. It depends on the ones you do. I like ones for reconciliation because you speak it into existence, but you use the words, if it is divine will. If it is the universe's will, so be it. Let me assist. If also protection spells are really good. It's keeping the negative, dark energy and forces that come to destroy and interfere in this love to protect you guys. This is what Spirit wants you to do. They want you to exercise these skills because you need them. You need them to protect your family. You need them to protect your lover, to protect your energy. These are the building blocks of spiritual reality. Everything spiritual is about intention. It's about light work. It's about spells because that's how they do. That's just how spiritual light people do. That's our light family. They cast intentions. They speak. Even in the Bible, when God created the world, it said he spoke life, and it was so. He spoke life in the oceans, and it was so. He spoke the mountains into existence, and it was so. So this is what I'm saying. A lot of people have a hard time coming out of religion and being scared about spells because that's been told it's taboo, it's dangerous, it's evil. But if it was evil, why would it be in the Bible? And why would Jesus say, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can move that mountain? And actually, in the Bible, mountains in Hebrew mean kingdoms. So every time you hear mountains, and Jesus said, if you have the faith as small as a mustard seed, you can move mountains, he literally meant a kingdom. You can move one kingdom to a whole nother place. And what do you think that Pharaoh did? Oh, I can't think of his name. The famous Pharaoh. I can't think of his name. He had a disfigured face. I can't remember. Anyways, he moved the capital of Egypt completely to another part of the land. And he settled a big city there. And everyone was so upset. They thought that he upset the ancestors. He disrupted everything they had built where the three major pyramids were. And when he died, they buried him in the city he built. They didn't bury him in the royal city that is, still to this day. And I think that kind of fell apart. But anyways, blah, 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 blah. If you have faith, guys, you can move kingdoms, you can move cities, you can move relationships, you can protect people, you can push people out. Only if it's with divine will. I do believe in a higher authority. I do believe in God, the universe, divine mother, divine father. I do believe in the archangels. I do believe in good and evil because it's a perfect balance. I don't believe we're going to have some perfect world someday that has no bad, no evil, because that would be a very unbalanced place. And I don't think that's how God or the universe works. I don't think that's how nature works. We have darkness and we have light. We have death and we have rebirth. and we have transformation, and we have this endless circle. That's what I believe. Anyways, you guys are having an interference by the divine, and they are assisting you in bringing this relationship together. There's loved ones that have been passed on. They are also assisting. So I see them here as assistants. This is especially true if you asked them for assistance specifically. If you said, Mom, Dad, sister, friend, lover, whoever you are, can you help me get myself together? Can you help me get balance? Can you help me find the right way for my truth, for my path? Then they're definitely assisting. Okay, that's just a confirmation. A confirmation that it's working, they heard you, and it is in process. And I'm really pleased to report that this used to be upright like this all the time. You guys had an uphill battle. Literally, uphill battle. People were against you. There was competition. There was small successes, but nothing to really feel happy about. And now it's in reverse. This is no longer going to be a big issue. Okay? You guys are getting to know each other again. And I'm going to clarify that. Spirit, okay. All right, I'll take it. Okay. Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It just kind of clarifies, yep, this is what I'm clarifying, the Five of Swords. It's the Three of Wands. Like I said, your prayers, affirmations, visualizations, candle work, spell work, whatever, it's working. Whatever effort you took, you had a desire, you took an action. You did something about what you wanted. Now you're waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting to see the result of this reconciliation candle work or spell or, whatever you did to protect and help this relationship forward. It is confirmation here that getting to know each other again is the first step. You're going to notice that if you did do a reconciliation ritual of some kind, that this person is actually taking an effort to get to know you again. They're asking more questions about you. These are things that you felt they should have asked when you first met, but they're kind of bringing it up again. When did your dad die? Oh, okay. What's your dog's name? Oh, all right. What's your favorite place to eat? Okay. All right. What's your favorite movie? Have you seen this new movie lately? Do you like this new show? Oh, yeah, I do. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see an effort. There's an effort from your ritual, and that's the first sign. The first ship to come in is this person is going to start trying to get to know you again. Okay, that's the first sign. That's what they're saying you're going to see happen. Spirit, let's go ahead and clarify this codependency. The Two of Cups. Wow, this is a big message. The Devil card is here in reverse in my hands, by the way. I told you we're working against dark forces. If you did a protection spell, good, because they needed it. And then we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Oh, and there's another card under it. Let's just see what it is. Two of Pentacles in reverse as well. So there's been a juggling around, buying time. Look at that, 2, 2, and 2. Wow, the codependency here. Somebody was codependent on another energy. Could have been an earth or air sign. They might have been struggling with money, trying to get away with stealing money or borrowing money from someone, maybe not being as giving as they should. Now it's completely turned around. They're more giving, they're more loving, they're not so codependent, they're more independent. And they are getting away. Look at that, the Five of Swords, like we had here in reverse, and Two of Swords still stuck in the ground. So I feel like the decision was made to get back in touch with a soulmate and try to be a better person. They're trying to improve their health, their body, their state of mind, their work. This person who was definitely a negative energy in your life, someone that you prayed for, someone that you wanted health and healing and restoration for, it is happening. And they're coming out of that sickness, out of that loop, that devil in reverse. They're coming out of it. Okay? I do see that. And within 2 months, you're going to see a big change, a big difference in this person's life. Let's go ahead and clarify this religious factors, please. Religious factors and the broken heart. Spirit, please clarify religious factors and the broken heart. Page of Cups. Ace of Swords. Ooh, and my light just flickered. That's deep. Remember I told you in the beginning of this reading that there was the energy of rest and relaxation and taking a break. Bottom of the deck was retreat, which is taking a break. Four of Swords also represents meditation and taking a break. It kind of represents stepping away from something for restoration and healing. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 swords. The Ace of Swords comes in as clarity. It comes in as no more hesitation. Religious factors, which is your archangels and spirit guides, and your prayers and affirmations, visualizations. It came down swift, real fast. You decided, one of you guys decided, it's time to heal my heart. I'm tired of feeling crappy. I'm tired of hurting. I'm tired of them hurting. Maybe the other person that we're talking about, they felt this way. They felt like, I'm tired of hurting. It's on and on and on, and it's painful and it's stressful, and I am just about done. They made a decision. That's the Ace of Swords. They made a quick decision. It was divinely inspired. Okay, look at the hand from the universe. It was a divinely inspired idea, thought, a quick action to cut the self-hate, the codependency, the talking yourself down, beating yourself up, drowning in sorrow, drowning in tears. Somebody had this divine intervention step in with the Ace of Swords, and it said, no more. I made a decision. I'm ready to heal. And that's what happened. Oh, by the way, apology probably is going to be coming this month. You're going to get an apology this month, in the next 4 weeks. Cutting off all toxic energy, good. That could also be what it is. Spirit, let's clarify death and unrequited love, please. Death and unrequited love for the twin flames. Death and unrequited love for the twin flames. Okay, I got 2 cards. I got the Star and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so right off the bat, let me make sure that's the card. Yeah, it is. I'm working! Right off the bat, there's a wish come true here with this death and transformation that's happening. There was a transformation from the unrequited love. I'll give you a look at that card. Okay, your archangels, spirit guides are helping. Death came to transform this unrequited love. It wasn't necessary, and it wasn't needed, and it was a deception. Because somebody here, and they could have strong earth and water in their chart. Hello, also Gemini. But somebody here was pretending with their mask that they weren't a soulmate, they didn't really love you, or you didn't love them. Okay? This was the mask. This was the deception. Nope, I don't love you. I don't want you. This isn't going to happen. You know? Unrequited. They lied. This is a lie. That's what this is. This is a lie. This is what was taken care of down here. No more lies. 7 of Swords in reverse. And here's the clarifications. This is a wish granted. I told you some of you guys were wishing on a star or making prayers and visualizations, affirmations under the moon. The Knight of Swords is here to quickly rush in and put an end to something. He's the knight of action and authority with a higher thinking. Decision making, real quick. Okay, here's my decision. But the star here represents the eternal blessing from above. Somebody was pouring love and healing on the past and love and healing in the present moment. They're no longer worrying about the future, which is typical Aquarius. They're planting seeds for the future. And they realized, instead of me worrying to death about my future, I'm just going to plant the seeds of today. And whatever it's going to grow to be, that will be the gift of tomorrow. So someone did have that feeling and healing. So death and transformation came in and swiftly took away the unrequited love I am the feeling. So that's kind of just gone. That feeling is gone. And if it's not gone right now for some of you, it will be. Okay? It will be. Let's see what your comments are. Let's see. I am an aqua star. I made a judgment. I am blessed and I did pour healing and I moved on. I love it. I love it. You're all in the present moment. That is so good. That's exactly what this aqua star girl is doing. She's being honest with herself, genuine. She's taking off the mask. She's taking off everything and saying, this is my reality. I accept it. And I heal it. And I no longer want to deal with it. I'm going to plant my seeds for the future. And I'm going to grow it. Okay, that's also the energy of Venus. Okay? So you could have an air sign in your Venus. You could also have an Aquarius in your Venus. A Scorpio in your Venus. Okay? Possibly a Gemini or even a Virgo in your Venus. Virgo's tough to have in your Venus. Man, a Virgo marriage, that's tough for the Venus. Venus isn't very comfortable there. Okay, let's see what's going on with calling in your soulmate. Okay. Calling in your soulmate, please, and the Emperor. Let's clarify this energy. What is this? Let's clarify this energy. Yeah, you could also have Pisces in your Venus, okay? That could work. Spirit, let's clarify this energy. Oh, who's with me? Who? Okay, I'm about to just like slam it down and go, what the F? I'm walking away. The reading's over. It's too good. It's too good. Maybe you guys already saw the card. I'm just going to throw it at you. It's too perfect. It's too beautiful. It's too freaking awesome. You know what? Thank you, Lord. Thank you, universe. Thank you, archangels. Thank you, spirit guides. My personal spirit guides. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, masters of ascension that assist us daily. You want to know what your little spells and affirmations, visualizations, and all that ritual stuff is doing? You want to know if you really are calling in your soulmate? Are you really calling in your soulmate? Are you dragging him in? Or her? Is she coming in? Is he coming in? All right. Who's ready? All right. The Emperor and the Empress. Are you flipping kidding me right now? Seriously. I asked for clarification on this calling in your soulmate with the Emperor energy. Well, damn, they gave me an answer. You have the Empress. You have the Empress and the Emperor. The divine feminine and the divine masculine wanted to make an appearance. And not only did they want to make an appearance in the reading, they're like, oh, no. I'm sorry, excuse me. This is my throne. This is my place of authority. The crown of the reading. Yes, we wear the crown. We are in control of this entire scenario. Higher 5D feminine, higher 5D masculine. We are in control now. Thank you for your prayers and affirmations and visualizations, spells and rituals of reconciliation, love, and divine higher power authority assistance, because it has worked. Your payday is here. It's coming very swiftly. Get ready. It's on the way. Are you ready for transformation? Are you ready for that? Because it's happening. And if you believe it, you will achieve it. If you doubt it, then you can count that you're not going to get it. You might as well just pack up, put your clothes in the suitcase, and get out of here. Because if you doubt yourself and this journey and the power of God, the Almighty, the universe, the Divine Father and Mother, your archangels, your spirit guides, your higher self, if you doubt that power of authority, then I don't know what you're doing here. But look at that. Man, that is a damn good pull right here. If you guys do cards, you know how big that is. That's big. Very, 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 very big. Very rarely does this happen. I think this might have happened once for me. Once, besides this time. And it's not me, it's Spirit. It's the Holy Spirit. It is the Spirit that is around us all. You are calling in your soul mate. You are calling in your twin flame. Period. Thank you so much for your super chat. Oh, I love you. That's from Matthew. Oh, I love you guys. Yes, super chat is open. Man, guys, this is beautiful. It's perfect. I'm just blown away. You know, I want you guys to know these cards are my passion. I love doing cards. I love pulling the energy. I love communicating with the universe. Maybe it's my Gemini, but communication to the divine brings me joy. Yeah, honey. Uh-oh. You better tell brother to tape it. Tape? Come here, baby. I took him to Chuck E. Cheese, and he got a cough. He got sick. Are you all right? It's not fair. I just can't win. I love you, baby. Get over here and be cute. Look at this awesome reading, honey bunny. I love you so much. You are so cute. I love your lips and your squishies. Oh, okay.
What's that sheet?
You can have it if you like it. Here, let me get it for you. Here, pull it down. Okay. Anyways, guys, this is like the best reading ever. I am going to read from a few things for you because this is very deep. And I want to read you a little bit about the Two of Pentacles because a lot of us confuse that. And I didn't spend enough time here. And Spirit's saying, yes, this is beautiful. This is great. This is beautiful. But I don't know. Something needs to be talked about here. What has been overcame? What did we overcome here? Okay, and I'm going to spend a little moment on that before I just move on and end this. And I want to read to you guys a little bit about it, okay? We all know that the Two of Pentacles, upright, is buying time, getting balance. It's a struggle. It's not easy to be a juggler. It's not an easy feat. It takes skill. Okay, it's not easy. It's not easy to have a relationship. Two of Cups. Again, I see a 2 and a 2. That's the 4. 4s are crazy in this reading. But it's about balancing your financials and your home and your body and your mind and your relationship. Do you see that? How it's about a balance? And that's why we kind of struggled with a codependency. Thank you, ER, for your super chat. That's why we kind of had to deal with this balance from the codependency situation. So we are definitely going to figure this out. But what the outcome of this was 7 of Swords in reverse and the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. And you know what that means? And I'm just going to explain that to you real quick before I read from it. It means it's not a problem anymore. The juggling is easier. It was hard. It was difficult juggling. It was very difficult finding a balance between yourself and your spiritual self and your relationship and your family and your work and your home. It was very difficult. But you guys have overcome some kind of independence. You've escaped an entrapment that you kind of got stuck in with that devil card at the bottom. You've escaped it. You've gotten away with it. And the 7 of Swords means you're a more honest, liberated, free person. Okay? But I am going to read on that. I will read. Let's see. We all know the 2 of Cups is a romantic, loving relationship, shared feelings, mutual feelings. Okay, so we already know that. But I am going to read the 2 of Pentacles. If I can find it in here. Okay. 2 of Pentacles reversed. Oh, thank you for your super chat, Yin Bear. I love you guys. You're wonderful. Lots of love and light to you, my dear ones. So the 2 of Pentacles reversed is extreme imbalance, chaos, turmoil, overwhelming juggling acts that have failed. Deception is revealed. Oh, that makes sense. And that's why the 7 of Swords came up with the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. So the 2 of Pentacles in reverse is the person that was trying to put one over on someone here, the person that was trying to lie with this deception and save face, say they had unrequited love, their deception is getting revealed. An over intoxication is a source of increasing misfortune and pain. Danger may befall. A fall or an accident, this could be the past, it doesn't have to be right now, but a fall or other kind of an accident. A warning of dangerous waters or threatening weather. A warning that one's current conditions can't be kept up for long. A firmer foundation. Mariah, can you hand him his bottle? It's on the couch. I poured more milk in it. He just needs to find it. Thank you. A firmer foundation is needed if one is to gain what they seek. Nervous exhaustion from having to manage your finances have been stretched so thin, from having to keep up with too many things at once. Okay, this explains the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And if this does not resonate with your personal life, this will resonate with your significant other. DM or DF or however this resonates for you. But that Two of Pentacles in reverse does have everything to do with a relationship, a partner. This is someone that you have a close relationship with, and they had a very codependent lifestyle that was keeping them back. And it says here, addictions affected your romantic life. So there was a very evil, dark addiction. I also know that because we saw the Devil card when I pulled that, and the Devil card was in reverse. So I do know they've come out of this. Okay, this could just be talking about the past. But they came out of this, okay? Now I'm going to read about the Seven of Swords in reverse for you guys. Okay, because this is clarifying the codependent situation, the problem in this relationship. Okay, so now I'm going to read from that. I need to get some glasses because these contacts are a pain in my butt. Okay. Seven of Swords in reverse. Preparation and planning is overdone and causes unnecessary delays. A person on the run is caught. A lost object is found. A theft is foiled or otherwise prevented. Lies have come to the light. Sneaky motives and actions are exposed. Getting caught in the act. Something forgotten has been remembered. Ooh, I like that about the relationship. It's almost like if they forgot how much they loved you, they suddenly remember now. Okay, they remember. Something left behind has been retrieved or will be retrieved very soon. A coming together of dissipated forces. Picking up the pieces from a broken scenario and deciding against a hasty course of action. Hell yes. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Thank you, Archangels. Thank you. I'll take a thank you. Yes, we'll take this. Like I said, guys, the proof is in the pudding. Your prayers, your affirmations, your candle work, your intentions. You helped bring this along. The divine does not work by themselves. They're not going to go against your free will. But if you ask them for assistance, a little extra power and pixie dust to your dream, they're going to sprinkle that pixie dust all over your hopes and dreams, visualizations, affirmations, reconciliations. And the cards don't lie. I see it happening. I see that your voice is heard. Your face is seen. Your heart is known. Your love is being restored. Thank God for Venus in retrograde, because it took a good long while to have this person who was deceptive and a liar about this unrequited love, when the truth was they really love you. They're your soulmate. They felt this marital connection. The truth is, and you could be a mother and a father to children, or you could be a husband and a wife, Or you could be a spiritual husband, spiritual wife. Male, female, doesn't matter. I'm just talking about the energy. The truth is that's the real reality here. And the deception was all the BS that you guys had to put up with. So, I think you guys deserve a big, I don't know, celebration of some sort. I hope you break out the wine. I hope you break out the candles. I hope you take a bubble bath. Venus is, hello, going forward on the 16th. So we're going to feel really good when that happens. But during this period of transition, as she is making her way to the forefront and not going to be in retrograde anymore, you're going to want to give yourself a little extra rest, a little extra love, a little more attention. Don't overspend your money, but, give yourself more than usual. And I forgot to mention today's the 7th. This morning around 4:44, I believe. Yeah, check it. 4:42, 4:44, one or the other. The new moon went into Scorpio for tropical astrology. And in Vedic astrology, the new moon came into Libra. Hello! Whoop whoop! Party in the house! New moon in Libra? Yeah. And guess what? What to you guys? What does that mean for me? Well, it means a new pool of energy for justice. Is anyone here watching this channel seeking justice? Have you guys been hurt, wronged, pushed aside, hurt in some way that you thought you would never see justice? Well, the new moon in Libra is going to give you some justice, and damn, it's all over this reading. Hello. Anyways, you're getting justice. But not only that, okay, you're establishing what? What does the Libra, the 7th house, stand for? Marriage, relationships. Here's your relationships. Here's your marriage. Okay? You're getting it all. You're calling in your soulmate. Ooh, look how they made an X together. That's so cute. And then this heart has an X on it. Okay, so I like that we are having the new moon in Libra because you're pulling in your relationship. You're getting a little extra power for calling in your soulmate. You're getting an extra push, a little oomph, okay? Not to mention a little more oomph from your prayers, affirmations, and all that work with your spirit guides helping you and the archangels. So you have double the help. Triple yourself, the universe, which is the planetary involvement, God's involvement, and your spiritual guides, archangels. So you're getting a triple hitter here. You are hitting everything you got with everything inside of you for the greater good. You're giving it your best. And you're going to get the best out of it. Remember, you reap what you sow. And if you're giving it your best, you're going to get the best. You're going to get it. So, anyways, I'll pull an oracle and we'll go on about our little happy merry way. Oracle, which one should I use? I want to use, just call me. Which one? Okay, my chakra. Yeah, I haven't used those lately. Okay, I'm going to use these. I'm going to use my chakra cards. Let's see what Spirit wants us to hear. Okay. I hope you guys like the reading. It's a good one. Even though the visuals are probably sticky as usual. What's new? Thank you, YouTube. Can you upgrade? Okay. Spirit, what kind of an oracle do you want to give us? What do you want to say about this beautiful reading? What can we add to just put a little salt and pepper on this wonderful meal that you have prepared and we have prepared together as a spiritual family? And we are ready to feast. We are waiting for the bell to ring. For all parties to attend this feast of love and enlightenment. Feast of love and enlightenment. Hello. We got listening, guys. Yes. So the listening is the throat chakra. I also feel it could be a higher chakra. I have to double check. But it's the number 24. That adds to the balance of 6. And I feel like both parties are listening. They're listening to the universe, and the universe is saying, listen, your spirit guides are talking to you. There is messages being bestowed on you. They are very happy that you are in the energy of listening, and they also want to say, as the universe and your spirit guides, that they are listening to you. Okay, that's enough. They are listening to you. So they're saying, we're all ears. Everybody now is all ears. Bottom of the deck. Man, this is too good of a reading, guys. Bottom of the deck is psychic development. Stop. I'll be right back, guys. I'm not, but I'm taking you out of here. I need to finish. I'm almost done. Are you going to bother me? Okay, then you just finish. I'm almost done. She's going to show you her pets. Yeah, the turtles. She's going to show you her turtles. And I'll be right back. I'll take you back down. Yeah, I just need a few minutes. I love you. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm ready to read. Anyways, it can't get any better. And oh my gosh, you won't believe it. Both my ears are ringing like, it's been happening for days. I feel like I'm underwater. It's not even a ringing. I just feel like I'm underwater. Do you guys feel that? Like the pressure in my head. Oh, like I was actually in an airplane. Maybe somebody's on a plane. I feel this sudden rush of waves and like, I don't know. It feels very weird. Let me just clear out my ear here. I'm hearing myself talk, and you know how you try to plug your ears and you hear yourself talk? That's what I hear. It's weird. I'm trying to fix that. I feel like I'm underwater here. Anyways, my ears are very strange. Okay, very strange. And it's funny because it's talking about the ears and listening. Maybe we all just had an actual download. Maybe we just had a spiritual download. I don't know. Maybe I did. But this is pretty important here, listening. Spirit is listening, and they want you to listen to them. There is psychic development happening. And this is 27, adding to the number 9. And it's funny because the number 9 is represented by endings. And the number 6 is balance. So some people are finding balance through an ending. And there is an ending here with the Death card. There is an ending and transformation to this relationship. So let's not be surprised if half of us have an ending and a new beginning. Let's not be surprised. Sometimes that happens, okay? But anyways, let's go ahead and read this before my kids freak out. Okay. One last thing. Whoever wants abundance, bottom of the deck, you're going to get it. Think Ganesh or Saturn, okay? You're going to get it. Abundance is on the way for a lot of you guys. I just want to put that out there. Okay. And 24, listening. I think it is a higher chakra. Nope, it's the throat chakra. Okay. It's funny. It's an ear, but it's the throat chakra. Okay. It says, you have drawn this card today to let you know that it's time to take note and listen. Messages and guidance come in so many forms, and you are being asked to just stop for a moment and listen to the wisdom that is coming your way. You may have asked for a sign or some guidance recently. Well, yeah. The answer will be revealed if you listen very carefully. The most profound guidance comes from within. Ooh, that's why we have the Hermit number. So it comes from within yourself. Your angels and guides are also sharing. See, I told you, your angels and guides. Hello. This is just confirmation. Your angels and guides are also sharing their thoughts with you at this time. Answers may also come via songs, other people's conversations, and some other external source sharing this wisdom with you. Listen carefully to what is being presented to you at this time. This card can also suggest that you are not listening deep enough at the present. It could be that someone is sharing how they feel or their perception of a situation, and you may not have been listening with an open heart, which may be causing miscommunication, challenges, and conflict. Remember, this doesn't have to be you, it could be your significant other, okay? People will always have different perceptions and experiences, and it's important to allow both sides of the story to be heard and expressed. When we can understand this and not take people's expressions personally, we can be open to a world of unconditional love and communicate more from a place of love and understanding. Listen deeper in the silence, and your answers will be revealed in the divine timing. Some of the affirmations you can say for yourself sometime is, I listen contently and hear the words of wisdom, loud and clear. Okay, so that's beautiful. And it's just confirmation for you guys about this whole message. Okay? You are getting divine intervention. Now I'll read Psychic Development. Okay, and there's a globe and someone's walking. Because I know it's really cloudy. It's like it's sticky on YouTube, so you guys can't see the card clearly. I'm not even going to hold it up. But someone is walking towards the sun, which is wisdom, in this crystal ball, and someone's holding the crystal ball in their hands, which can represent a psychic, a medium, a high priestess, a spiritual person, someone with magical powers, okay? And they're looking at someone through this crystal ball. And that person is going towards the light. So again, this is just more confirmation for me that your spiritual efforts intertwined with the universe and your spirit guides and angels and ascended masters are helping someone and yourself go to the light. Okay, the light is acknowledgement, it's spiritual knowledge, it's enlightenment. Okay? Anyways, I'm going to keep reading what it says. You have called upon this card today as it is a powerful time to develop your psychic abilities. Connecting to our psychic awareness is like having an extra sense. People often refer to it as the sixth sense. Everyone is psychic, including you, and now it's time for you to deepen your psychic abilities. You could possibly have a lineage of psychic ancestors, as this gift can be handed down through your bloodline. There are 4 main ways we can connect to our psychic abilities: through vision, hearing, knowing, and feeling. These senses are like muscles. The more you work with them, the stronger they will become. So exercise. There is usually one sense that comes more naturally to you than any other, and you are encouraged to focus on it. This card is a reflection that at this time, you need to start flexing your psychic muscle to discover the new wisdom for yourself and others. It would be a great time to attend a workshop, read some books, listen to some podcasts, whatever medium suits you to help you find your skill more usable. It is time to dive in, and as you grow in your abilities, you will receive an abundance of wisdom, love, and guidance to enjoy and to share with others. Pulling this card could also mean that you have been working on your psychic abilities, and you are encouraged to keep going, as the answers for you at this time will come through your connection to your higher self. This is such a powerful time of development and learning. Make sure you take the time to honor and nurture your gifts in this process. An affirmation for you to use is, I am deeply connected to my intuition and reclaim my psychic gifts now. Beautiful. Perfecto. So, great. This reading was beautiful. I'm sorry my cards are all messy. It was a good reading. But just really want to focus on the energy here. And I felt the 4 really strong when I started this reading. You're going to see a lot of 4s. But the Empress and the Emperor, I see progression 3 to the 4. So if you felt like a fifth will, if you felt like you were struggling in a third-party situation, you're not. There's going to be new stability. You are calling in your soulmate. It's a 2-cup scenario, not a 3-cup. Okay? So you are going to get clarity on this situation. And like this card said, flex your psychic muscle. Flex your spiritual ability. And it's just a reconfirmation in this reading. You have spiritual skills. Don't be afraid to use them because of some kind of a religious background that might scare you. Okay? You have to be able to think out of the box, get that new idea, that clarity, that moment of an aha, and decide. If you guys are still struggling with your heartache, make a decision and say, I decide to heal now. I decide. Because the universe hears you, they're listening. And if you claim, decide to heal and reconcile, you speak it and so be it, guys. It's yours. Okay? So I hope this brought some clarity to your situation and some confirmations to your thoughts, some peace to your worries, and a confirmation that your spiritual work is working. Okay? If you guys were wondering. I'm so happy to say, wow, this is like one of my best readings. It's probably the best one ever in a long time. Very rarely do I get the Emperor and the Empress together. I'm so happy that that happened. It's just your divine feminine, divine masculine, your higher self making an appearance in your reading. Because this is your reading, guys. This is an attribution. Okay, I can't talk. Whatever. Accumulation. I'm going to stick with that word. This is an accumulation of your energy to make this reading possible. It is you, and it is you, and it is you, and it is you. Your energy is here. You're helping this reading. And if you're watching this reading now later after this is already uploaded and streamed, your energy is also here. Spirit knew the perfect time and place you would arrive. The perfect time and place you would be here to hear this reading. It's meant for you. And I want you to find peace with yourself. Peace with this. Anyways, I love you guys a lot. And remember, this is a journey, not a destination, like I always say. So what do you got to do? You just keep swimming. Don't worry about the future. Do like this star girl here. She pours a little love in the past. She pours a little love in the present. She plants her seeds for the future. And she believes and hopes that what she is creating will come to be. Just like the trees behind her. Just like the stars all aligned behind her. She has faith in divine intervention, divine timing, and faith in herself. Or his self, okay? It's just very honest. I have faith and I believe, and I will achieve. I will achieve what I want. So you have faith in yourself, guys, and you keep healing and growing and being wonderful. Thank you so much for watching my channel. I hope you guys like and subscribe. Thank you so much for your super chat, everyone. It's appreciated to the bottom of my heart. I'll be doing another live stream sometime this week. No super chat. I just want to help you guys for free. I don't want donations. I just want to catch you all up there. I have a friend, Psychic Medium Ray. So if you guys are looking for a psychic medium to connect with a loved one from the other side, that's someone you want to contact, okay? He's a really good guy, and he's legit, all right? I use him myself. So if you guys were trying to connect with that soul that has passed on and you want a message, possibly what they're trying to say, I'm not as gifted as him in that arena yet, but he definitely is. Okay? Anyways, so that's some advice for you. And I think that's it. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for watching. All right. Let's see if you guys say goodbye. I love you. Oh, I was going to tell you something and I forgot. He does this show called Tea with Spirit, and he takes questions from his audience and then he answers them on his show, like 3 people or something. And I love it. You guys should totally watch that. Tea with Spirit. It's a great show. It's beautiful. But I think I might start doing something like that. And it's going to start when Venus goes forward, when she goes direct, okay? I'm not going to start it when she's not, because that's not a good thing to do. But after the 16th, I will have a show like that where you guys can send me your questions on the comments below. I just want comments on my videos. And out of all the comments that I get, I will pick 3 or 4 people that have questions, and I will answer it live. And I don't want it to be personal, like, is my DM going to contact me? Does my DM love me? How does he feel about me? I mean a spiritual question. If you have questions about psychic abilities, chakra healing, twin flames, any kind of question about this journey, I would love to have a show where I can take your comments and answer it. And I'll do a live stream, so, when we're talking about it, you guys can chime in, okay? So I would love to do that. Anyways, that's after the 16th, maybe on the 16th. Anyways, I love you guys so much. April, you had a question, or Angel, what do you go by on Facebook? I can't find you. I'm Natural Intuition 1111 on Facebook as well. And I have the same picture, the little 1111 in space, that I do here. So I have the same little icon picture, and I wanted to keep it similar so you guys could find me. But that is my name on Facebook. Okay? You can find me there. Anyways, do you guys have any last questions before I head off? Have a good night. Oh, thank you. Keith, you're so awesome. Thank you. Miss 4 of Wands. Hi, honey. I hope you guys enjoyed. Okay? Well, I'm going to go ahead and go then. I love you so much. Feel blessed by this reading. I'm so happy that I was able to give this to you and be a part of it with you. I'm so happy. All right? Have a beautiful night. And please promise me that you're going to give yourself some love. Okay? How you love yourself is how the next person you want to treat you will treat you. So treat yourself good. All right. I love you guys. Good night.